guys, how you doing? Minasan konnichiwa, my name is Cheese and welcome to my channel. Today we're continuing our Vinland Saga journey. I'm so excited, we just started season 2 and we're starting off slow, like we're just getting introduced to new characters, a whole new setting. I already read this in various comments and stuff, but this season is a lot more farm focused instead of Vikings, battles, which I really don't mind. I'm here for some character development. We got to see Thorfinn again and he seems so lifeless right now. He has no purpose, no goals in life, which makes sense, you know, like the whole goal of wanting to get revenge on Ashlot had all disappeared, so now he's left with nothing. So I'm just enjoying this journey, like his journey of trying to find a new purpose in life. Like he's not even trying at the moment, but I'm just looking forward to see him find something that lights a fire or gives a spark to his life, you know what I mean? And we also got introduced to this new character called Einar. He's basically our new second main character, and we already got to see a little bit of his backstory, like how he used to live on a farm with his family, but that got all turned upside down because of soldiers, because of Vikings. Then he got sold off as a slave, and now he's working on a farm, on the same farm as Thorfinn. So I'm already looking forward to see how their bond is gonna develop throughout this season. So yeah, those were the things that we got introduced to in the first couple of episodes, and I'm just so excited to see the continuation. So without further ado, let's hop right into the episode. So let's go. Alright, I'm ready, so I'm gonna start episode 3 in 3, 2, 1, go. Mappa.
今夜は語り明かそう若様。青春の悩み聞こうじゃないの。てめえら俺を酒の魚にしよってんだろ。ふざけんな。帰るぞ俺は。話せ。
Right, this is the young master, the son of the Lord. Snake. Ooh, that's an interesting episode title. Alright, there's some fighting going on.
どうしたやり返せ。おっしゃそこだ。おいおいまたかよ。
I don't know, they both just fell in the water. They don't know what they don't know what they don't know, okay?
いや、俺はわかるよ若様。
Yeah, but I understand.
だよね。大人でもなくガキでもなく。すげえ。
Alright, this guy's 17. Oh yeah, apparently someone said that Thorfinn is also actually around that age right now. Which I was kind of surprised by. I thought he was a lot older by now, but I guess not that much time has passed. And he's like, oh, you sure? Then prove it to me. Damn. Alright. Yeah, he already lost and they didn't even have to fight. Yeah. Now he's throwing a fit, this guy. I understand that he's a little bit frustrated, like he's getting this special treatment because he's the young master, but he also, I don't know. Yeah, he also wants to prove his worth as a warrior, but you're acting like a child. Of course they treat you like a child. Yeah. I'm going somewhere, so just wait and listen.
一人前になるのなんてそんなに難しくないんですよ。通過儀礼っていうの？それだけでね。
A rite of passage. You need to kill a person. That's their definition of becoming a real man. It's not that far off from the definitions of the Vikings, you know. They also see becoming a man as proving yourself on a battlefield, you know, based on your accomplishments, based on your death count. That would make you more of a man or something.
でも誰？そんなもん決まってんじゃないですか。初心者には初心者用の獲物ってのがありますよ。ちゃーん。
Wait. Slaves. Oh, they definitely don't like him. People you're allowed to kill. See, creating this hierarchy. I know they see slaves as like inferior beings, but still, like, there are no people you're allowed to kill. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna say I'm obsessed with this song. Ever since the first time I heard this, I've been listening to it non-stop. It's in my playlist, on repeat. This song is just so good. And after watching the first two episodes, like, the opening visuals make a lot more sense, I guess? And I recognize a lot more characters also. Because the first time I saw this, I was like, who are all these people? But yeah, we also see the young master. And I think the daughter as well, the daughter of the Lord. So good. Alright.
今日もまだまだ麦刈りなんだろうな。ひれすぎだろ。この農場の。
It is a big farm, definitely. The details, there's even steam coming off. Oh my gosh. Mappa's attention to details. Oh, he's having a nightmare. Ooh. I'm guessing that wasn't the first time either. Oh man, only if he knew what Thorfinn has been through. That's the thing with dreams and nightmares also. Like, when you wake up, you remember it being horrible, but you don't remember what exactly you saw, what happened in your dreams. There she is. Alright, they're flirting with each other a little bit. He's like, oh, my heart, my heart. Maybe about his father. Maybe about Ashlat. I don't know. English, Norse, but they're now in Denmark, right? I'm guessing Norse and Danish are very similar because the countries are very close to each other. Oh, she's not the daughter. That's what I assumed as well. Oh, she's another slave. Okay, okay. These guys. Oh, so these are not the same people that were being douchebags to them in the previous episode. What is this? Is this a plot to kill them? Together with the young master? Oh yeah, wait, I think the guy's name was Olmar, right? The young master's name? They're guests, in quotation marks. He's in love. The difference in expressions. Thorfinn is having the same poker face while Einar is just shook. He's like, go for it! Go for your first kill!
まさか。はい、そっちの大きい方、ご名察。は？
This fox dude. That's what they called him, right? The fox dude, and the other one was the badger dude.
冗談じゃねえ。何の罪があって俺たちがそんな目に遭わなきゃならねえんだよ。罪なんかねえよ。ただ単にお前の命がお前のものじゃないっていうそれだけのことさ。正当な持ち主が自分のものをどうしようと勝手だろ。
Yeah, but they're the belongings of his father, not him himself. And yeah, I guess he's the young master, so he sort of counts as their master too. But not really. Yeah, that's what I just said.
情けない若様。子供に及んでまだそんな。お父様が怖いんですか？殺しが怖いんですか？っていうか両方？うるせえ。別に何も怖くはねえ。じゃあやりましょうよ。ズババーッと。
Oh, damn. Aina went for it first. I mean, if Thorfinn wanted to, he could kill them all instantly with his fighting skills, but I'm wondering what he's thinking. Mendokse.
俺が切られますよ。
Ooh, he's even sacrificing himself. He's like, yeah, you can cut me if you want. See? Still have no change in his expressions. It is because he's so empty that he can easily say like, yeah, you can have my life if you want to. I don't care. Who's this? I don't think we've seen him before. Yeah, help him out. He's working by himself. This lazy ass. Damn. He's like, I want food, but I don't want to help you. Oh, I'm back to them. Okay, that was a weird transition. Unless they're somehow connected. But I don't see any connection right away. Olmar. Yeah, that's what... Isn't that what I just said? I think I remember correctly. Of course he understands. Yeah, he's like, yeah, it does.
お前何言っててめえは黙ってろ。出る幕じゃねえ。聞いたか諸君。たまにいるんだよね、こういうやつ。
Oh my gosh. Out of everyone here, Thorfinn knows the best what it means to die or to kill. Like, he hasn't died himself, but he has seen death so many times, so they just don't know who they're talking to. Death. It's like, yeah, I know. They want to see some kind of reaction, but
断言しよう。どんなやつでもだ。若様を見てみろ。他人の死さえ怖がってる。うるせえ。怖がってるか。
Oh, he actually cut him. Well, not deep, but still.
お前も怖いはずだ。怖がれ。
He's not gonna be afraid. Alright. Oh.
命乞いしてみろ。素直になれ。トルフィ。
He's not hiding anything, but this guy just keeps cutting. Still no reaction. Damn. Even dare to touch his face, this bastard. I mean, yeah, those are actually things he's actually worrying about.
俺はなかったよ。今まで生きてきていいこと一つもなかったよ。
Like, from his perspective, like, what he's saying makes a lot of sense. Whoa! He actually got half of his ear.
次は目だ。怖がれ。やめろ、キツネ。
Alright, finally someone stopping him. But still, like, even if he got his eye, Thorfinn is not gonna give a different reaction or expression. And now he's scared. What? Who is this guy then? Aniki! Alright. Uh-oh, what's he gonna do? Alright, alright. I thought maybe he would go for the kill, but he just got punched. Okay, but still. He's gonna get punched too. Explain. I love this guy already. He first went for the punch and then asked for an explanation. Not like, okay, explain the situation first and then go for the punch. No. He already determined from what he saw that the punch was deserved. Oh man. Alright, so since he's their boss, he's the boss of the bodyguards, I guess. Also, like, probably the boss of the guests, I guess. So he doesn't work for the Lord, I guess, the old man. Yeah. Maybe more like partners. This ending's also so good. I don't know, the opening and ending just fits this show so well. But the opening's still superior. Oh man. But alright, so that was episode 3. I actually enjoyed it. It's starting... I feel like we're actually going somewhere. Like they're still building up to something. I mean, they're really focusing on Thorfinn right now and also on Olmar. Olmar, I just describe him as the ignorant young master, you know? He has always been sheltered growing up because he's the young master. So like he said, like he's also always being protected, treated like a child, and he has had this like certain complex about it. He wants to prove that he's not a child, which is just a thing that childs do, you know. They want to prove that they're not a child even though they are a child technically. But then he gets talked into this situation by these two guys, mainly the fox, but he gets talked into having to kill someone to prove himself being a man. And this is sort of similar to the situation of the Vikings, right? Like they have this whole idea that they have to prove themselves on the battlefield to be a man. And this is sort of similar, but not to that extreme, I guess. But they see the slaves just as perfect targets to, you know, perform that ritual, so to say. They see it as a ritual, like they said it themselves, to become a man. And they're now just using Einar and Thorfinn, who happen to be there. Obviously they wouldn't use the other woman, slave woman, because she's the personal attendant of the master. So it would be so dumb to actually use her, but they wouldn't go that far. They see Thorfinn and Einar as easier targets, I would say, with less repercussions. But still, the master's still a kind person, so I wouldn't imagine him not doing anything when he hears about this whole situation. But yeah, Olmar just didn't know what he got himself into. Even when he was standing in front of Einar and Thorfinn with that sword, he was just shaking like a Bambi, and he didn't know what to do. He's just so not ready for it. He doesn't have to, you know, like he doesn't even have to do it. So he's just being encouraged by these other people, even though he himself, like deep inside, he doesn't want to kill anyone, you know. He just wants to prove himself as a man, but he doesn't believe himself that he has to kill someone to prove himself worthy and manly, you know. But then we come to Thorfinn's side, and Thorfinn obviously doesn't care about being alive at all. He's even wondering, like, why am I even alive at this point? So he easily sacrificed himself instead of Einar, you know, like he was like, yeah, you can take my life, I don't care. But then you have the fox. He wanted to make Thorfinn care somehow, like he wanted to make him scared or afraid through all these small cuts, which eventually escalated to him cutting off half an ear. But that didn't change anything. Like Thorfinn still doesn't care, and Thorfinn eventually asked the questions like, what good is it about being alive, you know? Why do we have to be scared of dying if that can save us from all the misery of being alive, you know? That's how terrible his experiences have been his entire life. So of course, from his perspective, it makes sense that he sees life that way and death in that way. Like death doesn't mean anything to him. It could even mean saving him from all of the misery that he's experiencing in life at the moment. So yeah, like I understand him completely. But like I said before watching this episode, this whole journey, this whole season, I would like to see how they're gonna change his perspective. I want to see how they wanna bring a new fire into his life, because I think that is what the story is gonna be about. I have no idea what it is gonna be, like how that is gonna happen. But seeing this whole journey is so interesting. And now we got introduced to this new guy. I don't know his name yet. I don't think that has been mentioned yet. But he's cool. He's cool. I already like him. So yeah, with no more talking, I'm just gonna jump right into the next episodes to find out more about him. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna start the episode in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, just a little detail, but now he has a similar cut as Canute. They're gonna have similar scars there. I don't know if they did that on purpose or whether it's just a coincidence, but eventually, yeah, he got scared before Thorfinn even did. Just because of a shout. Damn. Snake. Oh, so this guy's called Snake. It's gotta. And then the punch. Let's go. So it's me. He wants an explanation. What's the point? Yeah, exactly. Oh, at least he's getting an apology from this guy. Snake. He's a cool dude. I already approve. What? Oh shit! Oh. Damn, that reflex? He still has it in him. The moves. I already knew, but... Now we're seeing the true skills of Thorfinn. And I guess he knew, like he sensed something in Thorfinn. Okay, but I guess Thorfinn saw something in Snake that resembled Ashlat in some ways. That's interesting. Alright. Oh, and I'm sure they're not gonna bully Thorfinn anymore. I want to live? I mean, he still defended himself out of reflex. Yeah, for what reason? Alright, but it is good that Snake made him think. Snake made him think once again whether he wants to live or not. And apparently, since Thorfinn defended himself, his body's saying he wants to live. But what does that mean? What does that mean? Alright, but it was already a cool intro to this episode. And Snake is such a cool guy. And now, with my sorrow, mighty river. Oh, river, take me out, take me in the river. I already know the lyrics by heart. That's how much I've already listened to this song. Take me in my river. And the lyrics make so much sense with the whole show and Thorfinn's story. Until the ocean. Okay, so maybe the cut on his cheek is not gonna leave a scar.
あの客人たちのいたずらには旦那様も少々手を焼いていてな。いたずらっていたずらで殺されかけじゃ叶いませんよ。だとしても仕方ない。強いやつが弱いやつを殺す。当たり前のことだ。なんだと？お前！まあな、
And it's so ironic that Thorfinn's the one who's saying that, even though he was probably the strongest one, like physically. パテルさん、俺たち薬代など気にせんでいい。Right. お前たちの面倒は私に一任されている。Yeah, medicine must be very expensive back then. Oh yeah, Arnheid. Yeah, yeah. That's the name of the girl. His love. The halo around her. Damn. Oh, this guy is so nice. Yeah, I'm bloody. Yeah, like thank you. Exactly. This hedgehog.
麦刈り休んでいいって言われただろ。
森だ。こんな傷なんでもない。
It's still gonna work. I know. He's like taking care of a little child who cannot even say properly thank you, and he's like a parent saying, yeah, you have to thank him. Alright, they're working hard. Mm-hmm. He's no ordinary man, only if you knew.
強いやつが弱いやつを殺す。当たり前のことだ。
Those words.
ドルフィン、お前戦争に行ったことあるか。
ああ。
Yeah. How many? Oh, a lot more than that. Yeah. He doesn't even remember how many he has killed, probably. Exactly. It would be crazy if you go to war and then count how many people you have killed. It's, yeah, pointless. Mm-hmm. Since he was 5 or 6, yeah.
俺は戦士だった。軽蔑するか、エイナル。
Yeah, he said he hated warriors, or like warriors are responsible for his family's death, so. But yeah, it is nice to see Thorfinn open about it. You know, he just said straight up, like, yeah, I was a warrior, I've killed tons of people, I've been in it since I was 5, 6. That's the way he grew up.
俺は戦士だった。軽蔑するか、エイナル。
Oh? Oh? Was there fire? Who's setting fire? Oh, this is a vision from his past. Never mind, I thought it was happening right now. But this is just another flashback. Also, people like his family. All these memories coming back. Damn, the rage. Oh, and this is inside of Thorfinn's dream, I'm guessing. These visuals. Now you see again the younger version of Thorfinn. Ooh. Damn. Just so natural. All these enemies. Is he really putting in a lot of strength or not? Or is he also holding himself back a little bit? Yeah. Oh, he's having the nightmare again. Right. Oh. Oh. That woman. I remember that woman. Yeah. And still haunting him. The visuals. Like, it was dark, but it almost looked like a bloodied hand, you know, even though it wasn't. But just because of the shadows and stuff, it almost looked like it. I have so many thoughts right now. I'm gonna say this afterwards, but still. Some of the visual choices they made.
なんでお前は俺がうなされるたびに起こすんだ。
Even though he almost strangled you just now. Yeah. Yeah.
お前の家族を殺した奴ら、そいつらと
Exactly. Even though it wasn't him personally, he might as well have been, you know? Exactly. Right. Because someone kept us alive. Aww. Right. In this sense, they're very similar. They both had their families. Their parents keep them alive by sacrificing themselves. I'm falling asleep like that.
ありがとう。
Oh, now he said thank you.
起こしてくれて
Thank you for waiting me.
ありがとう。
He didn't even say that to Pater earlier, but now to Einar. Yeah. Because you keep screaming, I'm lacking sleep. But then, these two. Now he's even saying, I'm sorry. The same cricket. Oh, now it didn't get stepped on. Just like in Thorfinn's dream. Who's this? Who is this? I wanted to say, is it Canute? And I was almost sure that it was Canute. Like based on the hair color and stuff. But I'm not really sure. When I saw the face, I wasn't really sure anymore. I'm like, is that Canute? It could have been his brother. The king. Let's see. Interesting. But it was another good, super good episode. I mean, you can see how Thorfinn is changing, even just like little by little. I like it when like character developments don't happen in one moment. That just doesn't feel as realistic as this, you know, when you see a whole journey, when you see little changes through conversations, through dialogues, how you can see that is affecting someone's point of view or mindset. That seems to me way more realistic than one thing that someone says that makes someone change completely, you know, what happens in some shows. But like I said, the way they're pacing this, I like it. It just see the entire journey with all of the details, all of the dialogues that all play a role in changes that are happening right now within Thorfinn and his mind. So I like that. I like that. But yeah, this was episode 4. Another amazing episode. This was very, very much Thorfinn and Einar focused. Yeah. I'm thinking back and I don't think we have seen much more characters in this episode. It was really focused on those two. Of course, we started off with a little introduction of Snake as well. He's cool. And it was interesting that he got like a very similar something to Ashlot that made Thorfinn react a certain way. I'm not really sure what it was. Maybe his eyes, maybe his look, maybe his aura, like something. Something that reminded Thorfinn of Ashlot. So I'm keeping my eye on him. He already made a very, very cool entrance to this show, in my opinion. So I'm looking forward to seeing him again, definitely. And yeah, the rest of the episode was very dialogue heavy. It was both Thorfinn and Einar trying to get to know each other better, especially from Thorfinn to Einar. Like, Thorfinn was telling more about himself, he was becoming more open about his past and history. I guess he didn't really have a reason to hide it. If Einar wanted to kill Thorfinn for it, then Thorfinn would have been fine with it, I guess. But Einar, like, he hasn't killed anyone yet. Like, his death count is 0. And of course, when Thorfinn said that he was a warrior, it made Einar remember a lot of things that happened, right? Like all of his traumatic experiences with warriors, what happened to his family. You know, of course, those kind of things will come back to you. And that gave him a moment of rage, which really, really made him want to kill Thorfinn at that moment. But when he had Thorfinn at that moment, he remembered Thorfinn's words, like how nothing good ever happened in his life, or how he doesn't see any reason in living. You know, he was thinking back of those things that Thorfinn said, and also the moments that they have already shared with each other. You know, he remembered all of those moments in that one scene, and that, you know, made him think differently, right? Like, he was probably also thinking, even if he killed Thorfinn at that moment, would that have changed anything in his life? Probably not. You know, Thorfinn's not the one responsible for his family, so it wouldn't be like satisfying any feelings of revenge either, if he had any to begin with. And I guess he's already starting to see Thorfinn as a body, you know, through the daily life they've experienced together so far, like working on that farm. They like you said, they're eating together, they're sleeping together, they're working together. Like, I don't know how much time has passed since Einar arrived at that farm, but I'm imagining that they've already, you know, spend a lot of time together. So Einar's already feeling this like special bond. And after Thorfinn said thank you and sorry to Einar, waking him up from the nightmares, that just had a lot more impact, you know, because Thorfinn didn't even want to say thank you to Pater for treating his wounds. I'm just guessing that for physical damage, Thorfinn just doesn't care. He doesn't give a shit. But when it has to do something with how he's feeling inside, like his nightmares, something that's happening in his brain, then he actually does care a little bit. I think it's also something that Snake has triggered in Thorfinn. He's really starting to think again about whether he wants to live or not. He's also reflecting again on his lives, his past experiences as a warrior. That one shot in his nightmare, like the visuals in his nightmare were also very interesting, like how he's going through this burned forest. I think that also represents like some of his past battles as well. Like, we've seen him fight in a burning forest, But then we also saw him going through people, killing random people. But then we saw that woman again from season 1. Killing her actually had a lot of impact on Thorfinn back then. I already had that feeling when I was watching season 1, but now seeing her again in this season, I'm like, that made so much sense. Like, she was the one who really still cared about Thorfinn, like took care of him as a mother. So killing her, I don't know, in my opinion, like, it could have been different, but how I saw it was Thorfinn killing the last bit of human empathy that he still had within him. Like, as if he was killing his own mother, you know what I mean? Like, it has so much meaning to him. So showing her death again in this scene, that just shows how much her death symbolized and made Thorfinn change, you know, like his mindset, everything. It was as if he was killing his last bit of humanity he still had inside of him. So like I said, the visual choices they made in this episode were really, really, really dope. I'm sure there were a lot more cool moments, but I just cannot come up with all of them right on top of my head. One thing I was surprised by is that they didn't really show Thors, because in my opinion, Thors also had such a big impact on Thorfinn. Like the way Thors sacrificed himself, like his iconic phrase of a warrior not needing any weapons, you know. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't even like bring that up in this episode, since we're talking about Thorfinn's past, some of the moments that really, really affected his life. So I was a bit surprised that they didn't show him. Like they sort of hinted towards Thors though at the end, when Aina brought up about someone still letting them live. In Aina's case, it's definitely like his mother who had that role. Well, in Thorfinn's case, like you could say it's mostly Thors, right? Like after Thor's death, Thorfinn himself had to make sure that he stayed alive throughout his entire childhood, you know? Even though he did follow Askeladd, like Askeladd never made sure that Thorfinn could stay alive, you know what I mean? But yeah, the conversation between Einar and Thorfinn was definitely very meaningful, and it will definitely create some changes, you know. I'm so curious. Like, we already seeing some changes within Thorfinn. We saw how Snake acted as a sort of trigger to start something within Thorfinn, but Einar is sort of setting it forth. Like, he has almost started this therapy session to make Thorfinn feel emotions again, to obtain a reason of living, a purpose in life, you know. He's almost becoming his therapist. It's so funny when you think about it. But jokes aside, I really, really enjoyed their deep conversation, and I'm looking forward to a lot more of these kind of conversations in the future. But that was my reaction to this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. So if you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you could see my other reaction videos, please check out my channel and subscribe. So in any case, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.